Hello beautiful people, welcome to your part 2 of the Leo full moon, and this part is focused on the cards. So we're going to see what messages are going to come through with the cards, the decks that I selected. And if you would like to hear about the astrology of this lunation, then check out my part 1, which was already premiered on my YouTube channel. You can find it there, and that's where I dive into the charts and all the aspects, transits and all the rest of it. And in this part, as I already mentioned, we are going to be pulling some cards. So let's just start with Queen of the Moon and see what the moon in Leo wants to tell us. Okay, so Queen of the Moon, what is the message for the full moon in Leo, the first lunation post Neptune North Node conjunction? So we are anchoring in the unconditional love. So let's see. All right, the moon straight away. Okay, growth, and it's the card 5, which 5 is of course the Leo, right? The house of the Leo, number 5. 5 in tarot is the Hierophant, which is Taurus, foundation. And yeah, we can see she's holding a clock. And oh, here is at the bottom, we have also trust. Trust the growth. And this is also 5. 32, 5. So yeah, and you can see there is a child in an egg. So we are in this, not hibernation, what is it when you are, in the egg, we are not yet ready to pop. But yeah, trust the process. We are growing. And also the clock, right? She's holding the clock because the time is up. Saturn is moving into Aries this year. Neptune is moving into Aries next month at the end of March, right after the new moon solar eclipse in Aries, the final one. So yeah, we are in a process of growth. We are creating a stronger foundation that will hold us through this Aquarian age. We can see all the stars, right? The potential of the Aquarian age. We are creating a strong foundation because it's time, because the old foundation no longer holds. And trust the process. Trust the process, right? It's not quite there yet. It's not quite ready to be seen, but it is happening. And it's happening through all these different trials and tribulation. The number 5, right? The square from Uranus that we are experiencing. The Uranus is squaring this full moon in Leo. And that's what I was sharing in my part 1, which is like we are anchoring, we are embodying the frequency of the Aquarian age, because Uranus, of course, is the current ruler of Sun, and also the ruler of Mercury. Mercury will move into sign of Pisces on the 14th. So we are anchoring these frequencies that came through the Neptune North Node conjunction, which is this unlimited potential, right? Is the source, is this unconditional love, this new way of being that transcends, the separation. It's all about coming back to oneness and wholeness, but not through the Piscean perception, but through this individuation, authenticity, expressing ourselves in the way we came here to be, right? And and this embodying these Aquarian energies with the Uranus in Taurus, because the old foundation is no longer serving or no longer supporting us, no longer making us feel safe and secure. And we are in that process, we are in the process preparing for whatever is yet to come. And also we will be with the full moon, new moon in Leo at the end of July, which is when it's going to take place. We will have all the 3 planets, Saturn, Neptune and Uranus, in their new signs. So yeah, so that's definitely interesting. Okay, let's just read a little bit about this, but this is quite self-explanatory. Okay, so with the growth, this one, the time is up. Reject stagnancy. To get unstuck, take action. The choice to grow should be made. Expect growing pains when making huge changes in your life. Change is a natural part of life and cannot be pushed against forever. Change should have aim and purpose. Be courageous. You will blossom. And then affirmation is, I choose growth. Okay, I'll leave it at that. So yes, so this is also with the Jupiter now direct in the sign of Gemini, and Mercury being in Aquarius is in a new phase conjunction with the Sun. Yeah, we all have a choice. Do I want to grow and change and then experience reality differently or not? But the time is up, we have to make a choice, because with the new moon in Leo, where this cycle will reset, cycle that began in August 2024, everybody will be already in a new position. Retrograde, they will go back. But then next year, we'll have this brand new cycle beginning for us. And yeah, this one. Okay, 32. Trust. Yeah, it is happening. Trust yourself. Trust yourself, develop self-trust, and joy will follow. You can rely on your own capabilities, begin to plan carefully for the future. It is the beginning, and I trust myself in all things, right? Self-trust is a full acceptance of self. As accepting oneself becomes easier, thus self-trust will begin to shine. This gives great momentum to anything we choose or to tackle or do. Okay, and this is about spring. Our ancestors saw spring as the great thawing, a new beginning. Yeah, this is to do with the new moon solar eclipse in Aries again. Egg moon was a time for celebration and metal iron. Okay, what was the metal for the 5? Chariot. Chariot, that's the crown chakra. So this is literally what I was also tapping into in the astrological part of Leo new moon, Leo full moon. I don't know, I'm getting so confused, this new moon, full moon. It's weird because in a sense I feel that something is getting reset here with this Uranus squareness. It's like, okay, well, we're just breaking all the patterns, full moon or not, whatever. There is a new energy also because Venus, as the ruler of Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, Sun is in Aquarius, and Sun obviously is the ruler of Moon in the Leo, so everybody is connected, it goes back to Venus, right? So we are resetting our relational dynamic. We know Venus is going to go back and forth between Pisces and Aries. She's already in Aries, going to go back to Pisces. So we don't know. We don't know until Venus is out, until she's out of her retrograde shadow, which I think is in May. So we don't know, we don't know exactly what we're going to be valuing, who we will be, coming summer, and, this full moon in, full moon in Leo, the new moon in Leo, where the cycle we already said, but I really I don't know why I'm getting so confused. Like, I feel like this is new moon in Leo, and in summer we have full moon in Leo, but it's the other way around. We have full moon in Leo now, and in summer it will be new moon in Leo. But yeah, we are in this gestation, right? Gestation period. And and this is allowing us to learn to trust ourselves, especially with the Mars retrograde in Cancer. How do I feel, and do I go against my feelings? Do I push against what I feel? Or do I try to rationalize it and just go against myself, which is like a self-hate, it's like self-betrayal. So that was literally what I was saying, with the Uranus being in the sign of Taurus, as this, we need to embody this new frequency of Aquarian age. And there was this Mercury was on Taurus degree, Taurus degrees Libra Deacon, and Venus being obviously in a sign of Aries. We need to learn to balance the reality we are experiencing with the opposite, right? So until now we were all being told to sacrifice and to put other people's first and stuff. And okay, we still feel uncomfortable about putting ourselves first and stuff, but we need to create a new foundation, stronger foundation, and it comes from inside out, right? It comes from us learning to trust ourselves, because if you want to become a conscious creator of reality, how else are you going to do it if you don't trust yourself, if you're still relying on someone else to do it for us? So the growth, we are in a stage of growth, right? We are still not ready to pop, but we are learning to cultivate a deeper sense of self-trust, to create a foundation for this new cycle to begin, in Leo new moon in July, and then that is going to take us into the 2026, the other half of the cycle. When is the next full moon in Leo then? All right, let's ask the sun. Sun in Aquarius. What is the message? The sun in Aquarius. What's the message for the full moon in Leo, sun? What do you have for us? Okay, the cards are a bit jumpy. One card, spirit, please. Okay, let's see. Vitality. Litha, number 31, which is number 4. Well, we can see a lot of fire there. Fire of creation. That's kind of like Venus in Aries, right? Like getting fired up. And reflection. Yeah, that's still, this card came up last time. The reflection. Number 41, again 5. We have 4 here and another 5. Through all these changes that are happening so quickly and suddenly, we have the opportunity to reflect, connect with our emotion, the rainbow. There is the rainbow on the other side of it, but we have to go through the process. She's in the water, reflecting. And she has this like an orb in her hair, the crown chakra. So reflection, we are reflecting. Where is our vitality? Where is our passion? Where is our desire, like to be alive? to create, to be part of that, you know, cycle of life in a sense, but also being able to let go of that which is no longer part of our reality that we desire, right? In a sense, you can see there is some stuff burning, you know, leaving behind that which is no longer serving us, freeing ourselves from the karma wheel. Yes, perfect. Freeing ourselves from the karma wheel, you know, through the process of growth and cultivating a stronger foundation built on self-trust. Perfect. All right, so let's go to the vitality. Vitality 31. Be present, be at ave with the universe, pull up the power of the most intense solar day of the year. Short as now. Okay, so this is the solstice. Well, which is in June, right? Express your gratitude for what you have achieved so far. Thanks others for their support and help. Honor everything you have achieved for yourself, big and small. Increased prosperities, night. Prioritize vitality and endurance, and the affirmation is, I'm deeply present and conscious of the power of the universe. Companion stone is spirit, which is the fool's gold, right? So yeah, Litha celebrates the longest day and the shortest night of the year. So we are marking the most powerful day of solar energies. Yeah, the solstice. The water is powerful, charging crystals, blessings. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and that obviously will be entering us into the second half of the year with the solstice. We're going to have the, you know, Cancer season, and then subsequently, like right at the beginning, right at the beginning, July. Yes, July. Where is the solstice? December. Yeah, it's the end of June, isn't it? End of June. Yes, Cancer season, beginning of Cancer season. But yeah, this is the beginning of July. We'll have the new moon in Leo. Yeah, so it's again, this full moon in Leo is the illumination of what began in August, and the cycle will reset in July, which will be, you know, in summer. Well, summer for the northern hemisphere. So we'll have the opportunity to reset, you know, we are letting go of more and more of the past, of the karma wheel, because by then Saturn is in Aries, Neptune is in Aries, Uranus will be in Gemini, 0 degrees, unlimited potential of what we can choose. Okay, and yeah, the reflection, let's just remind ourselves, the rainbow reflection in number 5, everything that's going on, it's making us to stop in our tracks and reflect, and that's needed. Stop, smile, and dream a little. Ave, again at Ave. And beauty are important and healing. Get outside and allow nature to de-stress you. We get another chance at something hard. Take into consideration diverse views when making a decision. Things will improve rapidly. And then the affirmation is, I see beauty. I reflect beauty back into the world. And the companion stone is opal. Yeah, reflection. This is the Mars retrograde. This is very much the Mars retrograde energy for me. The reflection. We are reflecting, oh, where we might have lost the joy for life, the zest for life, and what do we need to release ourselves from. This is like the purification, right? The fire, burning fire. So yeah, we have shout out towards the spring, you know, so the equinox and the solar eclipse in Aries, and also then the summer season. So this will be pivotal moments. I feel the spring is when things will start moving, and by the summer, especially July, we'll start tapping into 2026 energies. So it will be the precursor of, you know, if I make this choice and if I release this and make a space for something new to come, then I will see it coming into my life. I will see it manifested in 2026. So yeah, so this is an opportunity for us to cultivate this new awareness and create this new stronger foundation that is built on self-trust, self-respect, self-acceptance, and releasing ourselves, burning, purifying that which is not serving us anymore. This is literally releasing from the karma wheel. Karma wheel. That's what it is for me. Saturn is moving into Aries, exactly, the fire. Yes, into Aries. Saturn is moving into Aries. The karma is being reset. It is being reset, and you can create whatever life you want. It is the Leo, the creation. You have the ability to create whatever life you want, because this is the year where we have the opportunity to free ourselves from the karma. Yeah, but you need to reflect. You need to reflect, and what does it mean to you? And we need to be brave and courageous enough to go through the process, even if we know that we're not quite there yet. And it's a growth, the growing pain, the change, the 3 5s, the change. There are a lot of changes, very rapid changes, because everything is accelerating. So yeah, just this energy is just so profound. Okay, let's look at the gateway of light activation, my Carl Gray 1515, as I said that. Okay, gateway of light. What is the portal, please, Spirit? What is the portal with this full moon in Leo 2025? Full moon in Leo. What is the portal that's opening up for us, please, Spirit? Okay, let's do this one. This one. Oh, there are 2 connected. Okay, let's see. Halls of Amenti initiation. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, and initiation. We can see, nice portal. And emerald tablet activation. I think we had this one last time. Cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. Okay, and what's at the bottom of the deck? Soul star activation. Wow, we have some powerful cards. And that is that Ra, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are, and the Merkaba. Wow. Yeah, exactly. We are fulfilling the soul contracts, and we are being initiated by being able to tap into the ancient secrets. A lot of things are being unrevealed, a lot of things are being remembered, but different way to manifest that which was already manifested is through the heart consciousness, right? The emerald tablet, cosmic order in divine conscious manifesting. Exactly, becoming the conscious manifestors. So by us releasing ourselves from the karma of the past, this old wisdom is becoming available, like more and more our soul, the more we connect to our soul, the more we become connected to all there is, and the more will become available to us, the portal, the wisdom, the two. Also we can see this is like a high priestess, the light and the dark pillar, also in a chariot, right? The dark and the light, the conscious and unconscious, and all this, like in the background, like the cosmic star, the halls of Amenti initiation. We are being initiated to yes, we are being initiated to release the old karma. We can't do that and remember what we came here to create, but through a new place of awareness, new level of consciousness that is from the heart-centered consciousness. So yeah, this is it. Yeah, Leo, the heart-centered consciousness. And the way we are learning it's through connecting to our emotion and recognizing this is not serving me anymore because it doesn't make me feel happy, just like what we were talking last time. It's no longer in alignment with who am I becoming because it doesn't make me feel happy, it doesn't feel good. I outgrown this, right? Yeah, this is perfect. Yeah, this is such a good deck. Okay, so let's go to the initiation first. Halls of Amenti initiation. Okay. Oh well, there's halls of learning. There are a lot of halls. Okay, here. Secret revealed, and also the chessboard, right? The chessboard. You decide what role you want to play, right? You decide by mastering the conscious and the unconscious. And the triangle, right? It's perfect. It looks like Pleiades to me. Okay, let's see. Halls of Amenti are a sacred learning space that were energetically transported by Thoth from Atlantis to the spiritual plane before Atlantis came to an end. It is said that the portal to this etheric retreat is energetically connected to the Great Pyramid of Giza. Many believe that the physical remains of these halls can be found there. We don't have to physically visit Egypt to access their energies. The halls of Amenti are said to have been the home of the Emerald Tablet. Wow. And they came together. They were connected to each other. They are a space of, oh my God, seriously. These cards, they were stuck together. I couldn't pry them apart. Of course they were, because they are connected. They are a space of ancient mysteries in service to the expansion of humanity. On this card you will see two pillars, an echo of the two pillars that have been found in sacred places throughout history. Right? The two pillars. The black pillar represents the physical world and the white represents the spiritual, indicating that this sacred space is in between the worlds. If you feel called to these halls or they seem oddly familiar, there is a chance you have visited them in dream time or even before this incarnation. Your message: you are in a deep initiatory chamber at this time. You may feel that things are heavy and challenging, but know that a reconfiguration is happening. Energetically, you are going through an initiation that will allow you to go beyond the fears of the ego and transcend the limitations of the physical realm. You may not feel that light is present because you are in the middle of this phase at the moment, but know that it is present within you. You may be feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, but a lot of this anxiety is actually old energies that were stored in the depths of your body being released so that your vibration can rise. Yeah, exactly. Burning the old, so the old can rise, the receptivity, the divine feminine. Okay, and then let's go to the emerald tablets then, as they wanted to come together. Okay, emerald tablets. So there's this one, the green one. Cosmic Order in Divine Alchemy, Conscious Manifesting. The Emerald Tablet is one of the most celebrated of the Hermetic texts, a series of sacred Egyptian Greek texts from the 2nd century or earlier. They form the basis of Hermetism, a spiritual tradition that brings together science and spirituality through investigations into the cosmos, mind, and the nature. Most of the texts are a series of dialogues between a teacher and a student and are based on the concept of alchemy, the art of turning lead into gold, or something that is leaden and heavy into golden opportunity. The emerald tablet is said to have been carved on a bright green stone that was transported from Egypt around the fall of Atlantis and stored in the halls of Amenti. Right? Halls of Amenti under the Great Pyramid. Although this legend is widespread, the origin of the text is shrouded in mystery. We do know that it's made up of 14 passages, number 5. And 14 is the temperance, right? The healing, which first appeared in a book written sometime between the 6th and 8th century and has been highly influential. Its most statement is as above, so below, meaning that what is in the high heavens is reflecting upon the earth. The author signs off as Hermes Trismegistus, which is another name for Thoth, who is featured in this deck and is thought to have been the priest king of Atlantis. The idea of that he knew of the approaching end of that civilization and hid the emerald tablet and many other teachings in order to preserve them from spiritual aspirants in the future. Your message: when the emerald tablet activation card appears, you are being called to remember the gifts you are carrying from previous lifetimes. Even if you don't always understand how to express them, there is a part of you that knows you hold great power within. This is a special time for you to use that power to bring into manifestation all that you need for your life to unfold in a way that is in alignment with your best interests. All that has unfolded so far has given you the opportunity to learn and grow, even the unsettling moments. But you are a master alchemist with the capacity to take all that was once challenging and use it to create positive opportunities for yourself. As above, so below, all the thoughts you send to the source will contribute to your evolution on Earth. Wow, this is exactly supporting the messages that I was bringing through the first part. Yeah, it is the stepping into your purpose, and we are learning that through, again, the contrast. What doesn't make me feel good? What doesn't make me feel happy? We are forced with this Uranus. That's exactly what I meant with the Uranus as a T-square, precipice of a T-square to this full moon. It is forcing us, it is challenging us to break free from the restraints of that which created our reality until this point, because it makes us feel comfortable and help us to survive. But we are now moving beyond that. Venus is in Aries already as the ruler of Uranus. We are moving beyond that. And we're trying to figure out what that means for every single one of us with this Venus triple conjunction to Saturn, Neptune, and North Node. It will be different things for different people because we are being initiated into our purpose and activated to remember what you came here to do. That's the full moon in Leo, the illumination of your purpose, right? And the connection with the heart, the emerald. The heart is the key, and you can see the snake. It's like a serpent in the middle. We are in a year of a wood snake. We shed in the old skin. We shed in an old skin. We are reflecting and going through the process of growth, and we are still in incubation because we're learning to trust ourselves. We're learning to trust that we really are divine. And okay, the soul star activation is the one above the crown chakra, right? I'm sure this card came through before. The soul star activation. Fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. The soul star chakra is the energy center found around 6 to 12 inches above the crown and connects us directly with soul wisdom. It is our gateway to the etheric realms, which hold all the lessons of all the incarnations that we have experienced. Exactly. Remember. Through our soul star, we access information and wisdom like the computer connecting to the internet through broadband. Instead of having to move through the dimensions to access the information, we can remain connected at all times and download support and as necessary. Aquarian age, Uranus in Gemini. The Egyptian god Horus appears on this card as a spiritual guide. His hawk-headed image is said to illustrate his connection to the sun, moon, and the stars. As a keeper of energetic portals to hidden realms, he can help us remember our starry origin, open psychic vision, and connect directly with the wisdom that is held in the stars. Your message: through your previous journeys, you have learned much about the inner workings of your soul and about the cycles of karma. Before this incarnation, you set a powerful intention to remember your divine origins. At this point, you are in a powerful space, for you are remembering who you truly are, and you know that you have it within you to make a great difference in your own life. And I have to say, the first lunation of this year was the full moon in Cancer, right? Cancer, remember who you really are. Full moon. The lives of those you love and of course the world. This remember is in alignment with the soul contracts you made before coming into this realm. If you find yourself worrying if you are making the right decisions, know that even if you are unconscious of it, all that you have chosen so far is in accordance with your soul's evolutionary plan. And when you draw this gateway, you are opening up on higher levels. Right? It's perfect. Perfect. We are remembering because the time is not running out. Its time is resetting. Okay, and in honor of the child, I'm going to pull one card from the inner child deck. I also use this deck for the full moon in Cancer. So yeah, let's see what comes out. Yeah, the child. What is the child saying? Because the child is the heart, the opening, the heart, the connection to your soul, the inner child. Ooh. Oh my gosh, they're all flying. They all want to speak, obviously. But yeah, there was a card that came out on its own, let it go. And at the bottom, do what you need to do. Number 11. Number 23. Number 23, again 23, let it go. Where was the 23? I don't remember, but there was a 23. I know there was a 23 somewhere. Yeah, it was all these fives, right? Let it go. Yeah, let it go. Let the past go so the new can grow, so you can create a stronger foundation. And yet do what you need to do. It may be difficult, but now is the time. Let it go. Let go of all that no longer serves you. And do what you need to do. It may be difficult, but now is the time. Yeah, this is the healing of the inner child. Yeah, what's underneath that? Emotions are a reflection. You can't make this stuff up. Reflections. Emotions are reflections. Exactly. The Mars retrograde in Cancer, trine in Saturn. Like, look, your higher self and yourself. Right? And what's under, and there's 12, right? 12, the Neptune, 12, number 3, Jupiter, and then say yes. That card came before. Say yes to your new life. Now is the time to be open to receive. Okay, I'll leave it at that. 4 cards. Perfect. Okay. So let it go. This change, this disruption, the Uranus, it's forcing us to let go that which is no longer stable, which no longer offers the foundation, strong roots, foundation for the tree to grow, right? You know what you need to do because you know how it makes you feel, right? The emotions are teaching you. The emotions are the messengers. And then say yes to your new life. Say yes, now is the time to be open to receive guidance for who are you becoming. All right, 30 minutes. Let's end with the major arcana. Major arcana, full moon in Leo. Final messages, Spirit, please. What are the great secrets? Major arcana, full moon in Leo 2025. Okay. Magician, number 1. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm really strongly feeling that this is like a reset point, even though it's a full moon. And the reset is usually with the new moon. Maybe it is with the Uranus over there, you know, breaking the pattern. And at the bottom is Hierophant, Taurus. Yeah, creating a new foundation because the cycles are ending. This is next year, 10, 1 and a 0. We are creating a stronger foundation. You have all the elements available for you, to you. This is number 5, again number 5, right? Disruption of the old foundation, the old belief. You know, this is Taurus, what created the foundation of your life, that now you have the opportunity to change it. Solar plexus, trust yourself, Leo, right? Solar plexus, this is the Mercury, the Hermes, the messenger, the Mercury in Aquarius. What are you learning? You know, what is the message? Connect with your emotions to make a new choice, to create a stronger foundation because the old is ending. You've graduated, 21, number 3 again. And what's underneath? Yeah, it's gonna take some time. Yeah, don't expect it to change tomorrow. Be patient with yourself. This is the Neptune card. Look at things from different perspective. But you are becoming illuminated, right? This is the awakening and the enlightenment. Yeah, through tower moments, of course, that's the Uranus, and temperance, the healing. Okay, 6 cards, I'll leave it at that. Healing, we are balancing the old karma, right? Because the cycles are ending. But everything that's happening is helping you to realize who you really are and that you have the ability to create a strong foundation, new foundation of your life. Okay? All right, guys, with that, I'm gonna close. So I would like to close this space and thank my higher self, spirit guides, angelic team, ascended masters, Akashic record keepers, our brothers and sisters from the ancient history of Atlantis, Thoth, and all the wisdom and knowledge that was shared with humanity through these processes. And everybody else that was present, I'm sure that I missed a lot of them, but there are a lot of beings around. So yeah, I want to acknowledge all the beings of light that were present for this recording, all the cards and messages that came through cards. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you everyone for watching. 33, we are right at the 33. So with that, I wish you all a wonderful week ahead. Enjoy the full moon in Leo, and I'll speak to you again soon. Much love everyone, and bye for now.